Hi guys, Frank here with Motor Sportsland, 4001 South State in Mill Creek. Been here 56 years and we haven't been this excited for a while. This is the new UnMapped R-Pod made by Forest River. This is going to show you the 24RK. We're going to do a walk around on this and going to show you, if you guys know R-Pods, you know the small R-Pods. These guys have gone gangbusters on this. This is absolutely phenomenal. I love this. They got coming into just the awning, which spans 90% of this trailer outside, which covers both entryways into the bedroom, glass, tempered glass door, solid steps flip up inside, second, the tempered glass door, solid steps once again flip inside, coming out to this section here, which tucks away so nice and neat. You close that up, you close this up, and this is your outside, you want to call it the bar setup, the dinette outside setup. Your screens are going to be from the bottom up. Right now you do have visibility through here and you've got airflow through here. And then you can bring the top one down and very simply just pull this down and you got pretty much nightshade set up with your reflective outside for your screen. And then you open this up and then you're passing stuff through the window. You want a sandwich? You just place your order or go in and make one and set it up. However, this is just beautifully glass set up out here. This plexiglass set up with your UnMapped, the R-Pod logo and this cool little hiking mountain. It's just a sharp looking thing. Wait till we get inside of this too, but I'm excited. 2 stools come with it. So you can kick it out here. Just got a buddy out here, a couple other stools, maybe on the side outside. You're sitting out here by the campfire. You just underneath the awning, and you got any bad weather, you're out of the elements right there. Going down to the tires, we do have aluminum alloy rims, quick, easy lube hubs. We do have 400 watts of solar on board. 400 watts, guys, 30 amp charge control system. This is the Lippert system suspension. We also do have the Goodyear tires we talked about there a second ago. Read through this, come in, we'll show you this. They have a 1 year, no excuse, all the way up to a 5-year warranty on these tires. They're Goodyears, guys. We all know that brand. Asdel, complete Asdel build. Now, if you don't know what Asdel is, please come in. We will talk. Any one of our sales guys will tell you about it. It's a great product. It just replaces wood with your fiberglass, and that will go through with you. Really extends the life of your coach for years and years and years. Outside, this does come with a little tabletop with an outside griddle. Easy to set up. You got your track system. This thing is just, I can move this whole trailer, just a solid system. Track system sets up on top. You set your griddle, propane quick connect up underneath. Hook that up, that comes off of feeds off your main tanks up front. So that's a really nice feature to have. You don't have to belly around another tank. Setting up out here, you do have your outside hot and cold spray port. Now usually they just have a single cold plug in and you got cold water, but you have hot cold out here. If you're cleaning off utensils, cleaning off your feet, just misting yourself off with some cold water. It's a nice feature to have. Next to this, you do have your 110, two 110 outlets. So if you're plugged in somewhere running a generator, you want to run an electric smoker, a crock pot, anything like that, air fryers are huge in the industry now. We know we use those camping too. I know I do. This little setup is pretty cool. So what you do with this, taper that down, quick lock in. When it's raining, this actually teeters your whole awning to one corner setup. And what we do is set a little bucket here. That water is going to come over, taper off onto one spot instead of just a whole stream of water splashed on your carpet or anything like that. To release, take that, quick, easy setup. Easiest design I've seen in the industry in a long time to lock in. The shock absorbers help this with, you get a little bit of wind going and this is actually starting to pop. What this does is keeps this tight, so when you are ready to roll this in with the wind and it's moving, it actually comes in and tightens up around that barrel. Speaking of the barrel, this is a good 2.5 inch size barrel, and usually a lot of other ones will use, and you've probably seen this, they'll use an inch, inch and a quarter, inch and a half. That barrel over this span will bow. This will not. This is a really solid aluminum barrel that runs across the whole span of this. Weathered outside speakers on here. You do have audio on the inside. You've got 2 speakers on the outside. They're on an A/B switch. So you want to dance out here, be quiet inside, you can do that. And yes, the dance. So we can sit out here, and if you want this quiet outside and you want to dance inside, you can do that. So nice big windows up front here, and we have windows out the back here. So the rear kitchen setup, you'll see the light coming in on the inside, which is pretty nice, guys. Coming around everywhere is LED lights. So you got your LEDs on the outside, LEDs inside. So you got night light, to see inside. You can leave it on all night long. It's not going to draw that power, just like the incandescent bulbs do. Lippert ladder system. This is a nice feature to have. You have a telescoping ladder, hooks onto there, and what it does, a lot of people asking about this too, because you're not having that ladder go right up to the edge here and then you have to kind of wobble up to the roof. It actually hooks onto there, and you have a couple of runs on top of that, and it's on an angle. Much easier to climb up this thing than a 90-degree angle, and not to take away of any access to the roof, which is always good. This just makes it a little easier. They don't come with the ladders, but we do sell Lippert ladder systems here at Motor Sportsland. Comes with a prep system for your backup camera, full-size tire, nice windows out the back. You can see 2 separate windows, and off the side here, they all open up for ventilation. We'll show you on the inside here. You got your setup for your power hookup right here. Cable comes with it. It's actually usually inside, which is kind of nice too, where you have your power hookup, it screws onto this. So if you have somebody walking around, catches that edge of that cable, it's not going to rip it out. It's a really strong support system for that. Right here we have cable and satellite hookup, little LED light out here for nighttime hookups, your scissor jacks, and something I love to show. Look out, your suspension system and everything's set up for this to just get off grid. How high your actual dumps are, they are well above the axles. And that just goes a long way when you're trying to get to a spot and you're worried about scraping your back. We've probably all done it in older trailers. Outside slide system. You do have the windows on the outside is here. I love doing this because you have to show this. It's not cardboard. This is solid, built, outside, insulated sidewalls in your slide. That goes a huge way, not just for structure itself, but for insulation value. Okay, and once again with the windows we talk about, we got another window here. This will open up. We'll see that from the inside. Lets a lot of light in, and it's in the bedroom area. And talk about the bedroom in here. It's a separate bedroom too, which is cool. Water tank fill, city water connection, and tankless hot water heater. When you mention tankless, a lot of people have a lot of questions about them. Maybe a few really precise questions about them, but it is unlimited hot water. You're hooked up in a city water connection. Let mama take a 20-minute shower. It's not going to hinder anything at all. They all strictly are propane hot water heaters though. That was a huge question in the industry until that multi-million-dollar idea comes together with gas electric, but this is propane run, just so we're all clear on that. Storage area, drop 3 all the way through on your storage. We'll see the door on the other side as well. Love, love, love this. This is just, I'll give you a second to check that out. Nice, big, huge window up front, and that's coming into your bedroom. Electric tongue jack, you got your little outside light for nighttime hookup. 2 5-gallon propane tanks. And guys, a lot of people have questioned about why they're going with 5-gallon tanks. A quick little summarize about that. You can change a 5-gallon tank anywhere. Gas station, at your local grocery store. You just drive around, get one, replace it, put it back in. You get the 7.5 gallons. Some people have a hard time trying to call around and find out where you could fill it up. So this is a little more convenience for campers, and they go a long way. You probably know, when you use propane, you don't use a whole lot. You get into colder weather, yes, you're going to use a little bit more for your heater and furnace, but it goes a long way. Propane, this is your setup for your battery disconnect switch, and it does have a tire monitoring sensor system. You can actually download the app on your phone. We'll go through and talk to you more about that. This little UnMapped, this is a 3D decal, if you can see this, but it does light up as well at nighttime. So you're cruising around, you're looking for your trailer, you look for that little symbol right there from the dark, and you can find it anywhere. You got 4 heavy-duty scissor jacks. We're not going with the electric jacks on these. These actually hold more pounds per square inch on the actual manual jacks, so it's always good to do that. Nice big entry door here. You do have your aluminum cage construction, plywood, a really good build, aluminum cage construction around this whole entire trailer on the 5 sides. It's really a beautiful setup. Fully walkable roof on this, lifetime warranty on the roofing material. It's just really a well-built product, guys, and something we didn't mention, the awnings. All the way across this, underneath this awning, they're LED lights. So just bright at nighttime, you could have this rolled in and still utilize those LED lights. So they're not on the barrel. Coming over here, I know it's on the opposite side of your hookups, but this is a black tank flush. So I would just recommend a 25-foot hose instead of a 15-foot, just to get a little more ease to get from the back dump area out to here. Hook this up. This is a big power sprayer that sprays your black tank, flushes everything, the walls, everything down off your sensors. Get down, bog, dump that out. Do that a couple of times. You got a clean black tank. Really nice feature. We're gonna go inside and check this bad boy out. Hi guys, we're in the bedroom of the 24RK R-Pod, and this is the UnMapped, the new R-Pod version of their travel trailer line. They do have the storage inside. This is a custom king bed too, made by Forest River, so a little bigger than the queen. You know, they've always put in the surveyors and the R-Pods and the Forest River product in general that they're using a full queen bed, but this is just a really good size full length bed. It's really, really nice. I love this setup. This is just so much easier. You have these, they come with them. They're independent little compartments up here, little baskets you can load your stuff up in. Great utilization of space. I think personally, it's just a smart idea. You can, you know, if you wanted to label some of these, you can do that as well. I just think it's a great idea. Pockets back here, you have 3 shelf units. So very top shelf, middle, and the very bottom. They do have power and USB ports set up back there. The window, once again, we saw from the outside, probably it just allows so much light. You do have a blind that drops down for privacy blind and dark blind that clips into these 2 clips. I like that feature about this, because if you do drop it down, clip it in, and you forget to bring it up through travel, they stay in there very solid. Really good utilization of your space there and your lighting. But these are reading lights, just a little push button light that you set up over your bed, reach up, turn those off. These all have a little independent, so if you want to customize where your lighting's at, only have 2 on in here with your switch, you can do that. Can't see it right now, but right behind me here is your TV location. You do have this set up for a 12-volt plug, just like a cigarette lighter in a vehicle. You probably don't see those anymore, but you can actually do that for a 12-volt TV, so it does run off strictly your battery system alone, and you can set up back here. A lot just have the 110 outlets, and that's it. This is an emergency exit window in here, the window we've seen in the outside of the bedroom. Nice big window in here that you can open this up for ventilation as well. It does have a screen, which is pretty cool. Once again, you do have power and USB set out here as well as the inside cubby. So that makes it pretty sweet. We're gonna back out and show you the walk-through bathroom in here as well. So as you're coming through, this is a massive bathroom. You got your little vanity. Huge storage in here, guys. Just you got 3 big cubbies in here, plus your drawers on the bottom. And this is standing inside this shower. You can actually get up in here, and I'm 5'11", and you still have quite a bit of room sitting up here. So, of course, your shower setup and your hookup all right here, and this can actually be taken off and shower with. Your toilet, being a porcelain toilet, is set up with plenty of leg space. I can't stress that enough because we've all been there. You have your control system set up in here. So you're gonna have your lights, switches in here. You also have your hot water heater, and all your levels for your gray tank, black tank, and fresh water. And then this is for your on-demand hot water system. So all these controls really accessible. I like how they put these little shelves in here for accessible toothbrush holder on the outside. Just walking further back out here, this is a pocket door setup. So very easy to set up. You just take this clip off and just roll that. I mean, beautiful looking door too. And it's solid. It's a pretty heavy duty door. Just make sure you have that clip when you're traveling anywhere to your campsites. Backing up into the area where we do have the recliners, which is beautiful. You do have your little cup holders set up, and these are pretty sweet. They're just set up for you're eating out here. You want to set those up for your little compartments for your snacks, your dinners. Instead of an actual dinette or table in front of here, you have these two sections right here. one of the most exciting things I like about this, so you do have your opening, and we open and close them from the outside, but I'll show you again. You can't see that foil wrap, but it is a heat reflecting foil wrap on the outside of these blinds. And then you do have your privacy blind. Still have airflow through here. And if you want this for immediate airflow, keep the bugs out, you pull that from the bottom up, and then you have a huge table set up. But it gets better. You open this up, flip that up, and now you got your working dinette sitting in here, desktop, anything you want to call this is just spectacular use of space, and you can still dance. This is awesome. Easy to put away, easy to pull out. TV setup on an extension mount, so you can kick that out as you're cooking. You can still watch from the seats or from the sink area. I'm gonna swap spots here and show you this beautiful kitchen setup with, for me, I love cooking. When I'm cooking, I'm doing the prep work, I'm doing everything, and I'm usually dancing when I'm cooking, listening to music. But look at your counter space in here. Window opens, that one and that one. You open all four of these and get this cross breeze through here. Even in your slide system, you have two windows that open up in there as well. Great big stainless steel round bowl, cover for your sink, which makes this more counter space. Does have the really nice pull out, sweep out your whole setup in your sink. And that's just something that a lot of people do love about your counter space up here. It's just excessive, I think, but it's amazing. Does come with a central vac system and a central vac pan. So do your sweeping in here, flip up this pan, and it'll suck everything right in. Now, a lot of people think central vac, gonna have a canister somewhere in your storage. You gotta watch that pipeline doesn't get clogged. Everything is right here. It's housed right in your system. You pop it out, there's a bag. You go fluff it, dump it, put it back in again, you're ready to roll. Your refrigerator, you're looking at your 12-volt refrigerator. I think it's a 10.6 cubic foot refrigerator and freezer setup. A lot of big space in here. It's just fantastic. Beautiful look to it, nice high sheen. Dig this. This looks like, you know, Paul Bunyan just cut this for you and put this on the track system, but this is so sweet looking. Once you get a closer look at it, the video does a great job, but just actually looking at this, just that old farmwood look, I think is absolutely fantastic. 3-burner stove on your stove itself. Flip that back. We've all seen these. They're awesome. Works as a backsplash. All illuminated buttons set up right here. You can turn on and off. Use it as a nightlight. It always works. 2 big drawers set up underneath. And then you got your cabinet space underneath here. Room for a garbage can. A couple additional drawers set up right here. I mean, just can't stress the storage space that they put in this. Plus your frosted glass setups up here. And guys, everything is hardcore wood. This is not a laminated, not a paper wrap particle board. This is Forest River uses nothing but solid wood throughout all their cabinets, screwed, not stapled. They're screwed and glued, mounted to the actual aluminum framing. Just a solid build, guys. We'd love to have you come down and check this one out. I think you're gonna dig it. Guys, once again, Frank here with Motor Sportsland, 4001 South State. We have current online pricing. We have this beautiful and many, many gorgeous trailers out here on our lot. We'd love to walk the lot with you and show you what we got. Hope to see you here soon.